Hey there, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Jason Boyer here in Asheville, North Carolina, with this update on Hurricane Melissa. It became a major hurricane more than a day ago, and now Category 5 strength, which it's maintained now for several updates. And you can see this is just a monster storm, one of the strongest to ever occur in this part of the world. We're talking the Caribbean Sea. 175 mile per hour maximum sustained winds. It's about 100 miles from shore in Jamaica, the south coast of Jamaica. And that wobble to the north and eventually northeast is going to take more precedence. And that's going to take this right into probably the western third of Cuba as landfalling sometime into tomorrow early in the day, likely as a Category 5 storm. If it does hit stronger than a Category 3, it would be the strongest to ever hit Jamaica on record. Gilbert in 1988 holds that status right now. There it is, a Category 5 coming into Jamaica tomorrow, sometime very early in the morning. 160 mile per hour winds possibly upon landfall. It does weaken a little bit as it interacts with Jamaica, and then it hits eastern Cuba sometime Wednesday early in the day. Still a pretty powerful storm at Category 2, and then stays a Category 2 as it goes through the southern Bahamas, just north of the Turks and Caicos, and then maybe takes aim for Bermuda sometime into Friday as a Category 1 hurricane. So this is definitely going to have huge impacts, as it already has. We're talking a humanitarian crisis likely for Jamaica, because this is a country that does not have infrastructure like the U.S. It cannot evacuate these people. There will be high costs, unfortunately. Lives will be lost, and many will suffer from the flooding and the mudslides that are going to unfold here. 20 to 30 inches, some isolated places could get 40 inches of rain in Jamaica. That's a closer view of the track. These are the hurricane warnings up the entire country of Jamaica, the whole coastline. Eastern Cuba, that is also under a hurricane warning. That's until tomorrow afternoon. Then you get into the Turks and Caicos and the southern Bahamas, and we have hurricane watches out for these areas until 2 o'clock Tuesday. They likely become hurricane warnings, though, as you see the storm cutting across Jamaica, eastern Cuba. There it goes through the Bahamas and then farther out to sea. So this is our in-house model showing somewhere between Kingston and Montego Bay, making landfall and then headed up into Cuba. Obviously, flooding will be a big issue there with all of the rain and landslides. Coming back home quickly, we have rain breaking up, a little lull before we see another round. We'll be talking about how much more rain is coming our way later this week. I'll see you a little bit later on News 13.